because they look pretty similar to Petra Jordan. However, scientists actually studied the erosion on the rocks and the tool marks and the animal bones found in the vicinity. They can now date them to around 7,000 or 8,000 years old. That means that these camels are older than Stonehenge. They're older than the pyramids. Well, actually, I think the pyramids are actually a lot older, but this stone carving of a camel predates when camels were even domesticated. I think we need to rethink a few things. This is a really exciting find in the ancient history world, because does it mean that this now opens the door to the possibility that other stone heritage sites around the world have been misdated? For example, the Sphinx, the pyramids, or any old place made of stone. Stuff just keeps getting older. In 2012, a group of explorers and researchers found what they think is an ancient pyramid complex in the middle of the Ecuadorian jungle. The local indigenous people call this place the City of Giants because the blocks that make up the structure weigh up to 2 tons. The structure is definitely man-made, and it reminds me of places like Peru and Egypt where they have this kind of marshmallow effect on the stone. See, this stone is from Egypt on the Menkaure Pyramid, and it is unfinished. It was just left like this for some reason. But it looks exactly the same as the City of the Giants. So, a couple of questions. Who made this? How did they make it? And why does it look exactly the same as other structures on the other side of the world? I've had a thought. Hear me out. I think this dental tooth device might hold some kind of clue as to how the ancient civilizations were able to build massive stone structures and manipulate stone in a way that they could carve really precise statues and objects that we can't get our head around today. Right, so I bought this off Instagram, like I saw an advert for it, and this little device here is for getting rid of the plaque that builds up on your teeth. Now, plaque, if you don't know what that is, it's when you get a build-up of residue of like bacteria and stuff on your teeth from eating, and you can't brush plaque off. Like, it is like a calcified rock that's like on your tooth. Now, I thought that this device vibrated so fast that it could just chip off the plaque from off your tooth or like loosen it in some way. It doesn't do that. When I tried it, it actually melts the plaque, the calcified plaque, because of the frequency, whatever frequency this is like set to. When you place it onto the calcified plaque, it melts it into like a gooey, sticky consistency that you can then brush off. So it got me thinking, if you could upscale this machine to a bigger size, but kept that frequency that is able to melt calcified plaque and applied it to different stones, maybe we could see if it affects the structure of a stone. I definitely think that sound frequency has something to do with affecting the structure of stone. I believe it. I've seen it on a miniature scale now, and I can't get it out of my brain. It's ancient objects like this that you find in Egypt that it looks like molded stone rather than carved stone, but apparently this is a hand-carved stone bowl. What?